Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm gonna go into about a really good topic, and obviously the title of the video is about goals, right? Goal setting. And first of all, we have to go into what are goals. So basically, what goals are, right? Goals are basically, well, they're not basically. Goals are achievements or accomplishments that you set for yourself that you want to achieve. And these accomplishments, achievements could range from anywhere. They could range from being like huge, big ones to even though my minuscule ones. And you could set time limits on them. For example, say today, one of my goals was to read 30 minutes, right? And I had to do it by today, right? That would be a goal because I would have to read 30 minutes by today. And if I didn't do it, I didn't complete the goal. Then there's other goals, like for example, some people would be, I'm going to be in perfect shape by the end of the year. Well, so you have a time limit by the end of the year to do it. So just that intro, I was just basically like kindergarten, elementary, breaking down what goals are. So when people set goals, they don't really have a lot of reasons. Most reasons why people don't complete their goals is not because they're lazy. A lot of people aren't lazy. There's reasons why people don't complete their goals, and this is the reason why. One reason is they don't have a purpose, if that makes sense. So some people will set goals without even thinking about them. They'll just see, like, say for example, they scroll and they see like someone with a lot of money, so they'll set them a goal for money, right? They figure out how to make money, right? But it takes a lot of work. If you don't have like a purpose to do that goal, if you don't know your purpose, you won't ever complete it, because people who are purpose driven will always have a reason to do something even when they don't feel like doing it, and it plays into being disciplined. It's insanely hard to be disciplined when you don't have a purpose. If you have a purpose of doing something, like for example, getting money, I have to get money to provide for myself. I have goals, money goals. I want to make people proud, but these aren't any of my goals. But if you don't have a purpose of doing it, you won't complete those goals at all. So another thing I want to talk about, another reason why people don't complete their goals is that this ties in with the purpose. A lot of people get forced into doing stuff they don't like to do, right? And when this happens, for example, in life, are you always going to like to do everything? No. But a lot of people associate goals with stuff they don't want to do, but what other people want them to do. And in fact, it won't make them happy at the end of it. They'll be like, why do I have this? For example, a lot of people, when they complete college, get their college degree, they'll just be like, why did I do this? I don't really want to do this, right? But someone who has a purpose of getting a college degree and actually enjoys what they're learning about, say someone's really invested about finances, right, and loves it, they'll be happy when they get their college degree, and they'll be ecstatic because they'll be like, oh, I got my college degree on finances. I love finances. And it's purposeful because they're going to use it to get a job they love. But a lot of people don't like what they're doing. and they don't figure out what they like doing, which leads them to them working at things they don't like to, and their work just becomes miserable. And I've seen that example so much times. It's just really sad. But now I'm about to go break down some so this is a whole new topic. So we have long-term goals, short-term goals, right? And this is pretty obvious. Like, long-term goals, what does that mean? Longer goals that are bigger and take longer to achieve. Short-term goals are made for the long-term goals, so you can track your progress on the way to the long-term goals. But basically, long-term, a lot of people don't do that. So people think long-term goals have to be like specific, like not specific, but like vague. But usually a lot of the time you want them to be super specific, because you want to be able to track exactly when you reach that goal, right? They don't have to be ultra specific, but they have to be decently specific. Like, if you're like, I want to be rich, I don't want to even say it's a goal. That's just like, I'll say it's like a dream, like, right? But an actual goal of like, I want to be rich would be like, I want to make $1 million in a year, right? So then short-term goals are like, and for long-term goals, I would usually add a date. I'd probably be like, for a long-term goal, at least more than a year. At least more than a year. Short-term goals are different though. Short-term goals can range, I would say they can range from a year. I feel like they're more of like a year and below. Like, I miss a year. You should give yourself a time limit for short-term goals. So a short-term goal, if I want to make $1 million, if I have my long-term, so I want to make $1 million a year. Short-term goal would be like, I want to make $100,000 in a month. Then even shorter-term goal would be like, I want to make $10,000 in a month. Then a shorter, $1,000 in a month, and then even shorter, I want to make $1,000, or I want to make $100, or I want to make $500 in like a week. It's just breaking them down, making it easier to achieve them, which will give you, when you say you have like a checklist of all your goals, right? When you check out one of those goals, and I've done this before, you just get an amazing like just feeling and like hit of dopamine. It just feels amazing. And it's honestly why you do that, because tracking your progress and seeing how far you came really shows if you've put work in, and the work you put in, it just creates a rebounding effect. So like, for example, say something's really hard. Say like you made $10,000 in a month, but now you're trying to make $100,000, right? It's easier to make the $100,000 than the $10,000, because you can remember how you made $10,000 and then the 1,000 and the 100, and you can and you go back and be like, how did I get here? Why am I here? You remember that, right? And then you keep on working and getting better, and it just becomes an endless cycle of just growth and improvement. But it all starts with completing your short-term goals, your first ones, the ones that are most important to you. So yeah. One thing you need to really do though, when you make these goals, you really need to write them down, put them somewhere where you'll always remember them, right? You need to write these goals down, the long term, the short term, medium term, freaking your dreams, your passions, what you want to do in life. You have to write it down. You really have to write it down. And what I advise is you read those every single day. You read them every single day, all of them. Because it puts into your mind that you already do it, right? It puts into your mind and it puts you back on track. Let's say if you get off track for like a day or two. If you read them every day, those won't happen as much or barely at all, because you'll always be remembering what the purpose is, what you're doing everything for, and how to avoid things that will lead you away from your all your goals. So and writing in a lot of people, reasons why people don't chase their dreams a lot is because they don't write them. They don't have a vision, right? They don't write their goals down. They don't actually have goals. Like, people have dreams, obviously. Like, they dream that they're rich, famous. I mean, the list goes on and on again, right? But people don't actually work. They work towards them, but they don't know how to work towards them. And they don't have a plan. They don't work towards them. A lot don't work towards them. And if they do, they don't have a plan. They don't have either. They don't have goals. But it's mainly about the working part, but I'll talk about that in a different video. This is all about goals, right? See, a lot of reason why people, they don't have a direction, they don't have something to work towards because they don't have goals, right? Back with we could do a different one. We could be like fitness, for example. Say I wanted to gain weight, right? Which is actually one of my goals right now. Say I want to be 140 pounds by the end of, in like 6 months, right? Oh, not even 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. And then in 10 months, I want to be 150. Then in a year, I want to be 160. A lot of people don't have the right direction, right? And then after, even if you have the goals, you have to break down how you're going to do it. You have to be like, I need a plan. How am I going to do this? And that's the biggest part. No, the biggest part is setting the goals, but the second biggest part, actually, no. My fault. The second biggest part is the goals you write down, which is probably the easiest part. The third is a plan. The first is taking action on this plan, in that plan. Staying dedicated to it. Staying dedicated and writing the goals down and read them every day. It's going to help you stay dedicated because it'll remember what you're doing this for. It will just help you on the road. So what basically do you just need to learn from this video? Basically what you need to learn is just block out all the noise, all the doubts people put in your mind, all what everyone says, social media, whatever. Block out the noise. A lot of people who become successful, they go through a long period of isolation by themselves and just being with themselves and regaining their thoughts. So what you need to do, what do you want to do in life? Write that down. What are long-term goals that will do that in life? Then short-term goals, what do you want to do? Make a plan. Cut out all distractions that will lead you away from those goals. Let in everything that will lead you to them goals. And just get to freaking work. Work your butt off. See the results come. And you'll just be ecstatic. And you'll just remember, how did I get here? So just write your goals. Make a plan. Work your butt off. Work your butt off, /lock in. And live with the results. And you'll complete, and every goal on that list, every single goal will be checked off. Checked off. But thank y'all for watching. Have a great and blessed day. And just remember, God always loves you. Peace.